Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel, Omwando Enoch. Of course, channel number 1, Matters Disability. I'm here today. I want to talk on something small for a few minutes that I feel like you need to know. But before that, you are new here in this channel, I want to welcome you humbly with a lot of humility. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Omwando Enoch. And after that, kindly, I want to request you, if you have not subscribed in our YouTube channel, Omwando Enoch, kindly subscribe. Subscribe because that is the only way you can support this channel. Because the channel is really growing. We are added 500 subscribers. Remember, our target is 500 subscribers before the end of this month, that is January. So kindly, if you have not subscribed, maybe sometimes you get excited, you watch the video, after you have watched the video, you forget to subscribe. So kindly, I request you subscribe, and don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. When you give a comment, that's how we can know that whatever we are discussing, you have gotten the message, and where you feel that we need to rectify, we can do so. So kindly remember to comment. And as I said, you are new. I want to give you 5 seconds before we start the topic of the day of today. I give you 5 seconds to subscribe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks a lot for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Remember, we don't take this for granted. We always appreciate those ones who are DMing us, saying that we are doing a great job. Wale ambao wanatu DM. We really appreciate, and we don't take this for granted. We really want to say that bravo for those ones who have already subscribed. I want to clap for you. And those ones who are returning viewers, I also want to thank you all for always coming and watching the videos. And those ones who always write to us saying that we have taken time to bring a video, I want to say thank you very much. May the Lord bless you. So, without much ado, let's go to today's topic. Today, there's something I want us to understand concerning people with disabilities. I've been talking about so many privileges of people with disabilities. I've talked about tax exemption. People with disabilities are exempted from paying tax. I've also talked about duty free. You can import a car as a person with a disability on duty free. If you have not watched those videos, you can go and search them. They are there in my channel, and you'll learn on how to apply for tax exemption, or on how to import a car on duty free, how to register as a person with a disability. I've talked about so many privileges concerning people with disabilities, but there is one that people have been reminding me, telling me that I should talk about it. And there is this one privilege that I want to talk about. And this privilege is concerning people with disabilities, those ones who are on a wheelchair, and those ones who are visually impaired, and those ones who are hearing impaired, or HI, we call it them in short, HI, those ones who are not able to hear, or difficult in hearing. Even the visually impaired, those ones who are low vision or totally blind. This video is concerning such a group of people. And remember, this video is it's not only meant for those ones who are visually impaired or blind or whatever, but it's meant for everybody, because you might be having a relative, a friend, a husband, a wife, a child who has the disability that I've talked about. Therefore, you'll take this message to him or her, so that he can be able to get this privilege that the government has given. The government of Kenya has given us a lot of privileges, and this privilege that I want to talk about is there's what we call aid allowance. As a person with disabilities, you are there, you are employed with the government, or with in private sector. There is this privilege that the government has given you, we call it aid allowance. It's supposed to appear in your paying slip. So I know there are people who don't know that they are supposed to get that. Those category of disability that I've talked about, that is hearing impairment, blind or visually impaired, or person on a wheelchair. You are entitled to get a guide or aid, somebody who will assist you. Remember, a person who is not able to see needs a person who, another person to guide him or her wherever she is going or he is going. He needs somebody to support him. Maybe you are a teacher, you are there, you go to class, you want to go and teach in class. Maybe you want to do some demonstration. You will not be able to do if you are a person with visual impairment. Therefore, you will need somebody who will do demonstration who is your aid. And you are not supposed to use your money from the salary. Otherwise, you're supposed to get this privilege. You apply it and you get it. You are a person on a wheelchair. You need somebody to support you by helping you to push your wheelchair around. And maybe there's somewhere you cannot be able to reach. You need somebody to assist you, or as a person on a wheelchair. So this person is supposed to be paid by the government of Kenya. Also, you are a person with hearing impairment, you are working somewhere, and you need, as a person with this, hearing impairment, remember you need somebody to interpret, a sign language interpreter. So this sign language interpreter that you work with is your aid. Therefore, this person needs to be paid something small. So the government has given that privilege, and you're supposed to get that allowance. I'll not mention it, but you should know that it is there. And this is something which has been approved by Salaries and Remuneration Commission, SRC. So you'll go search for SRC in the website and search for that SRC circular on aid allowance. Then you'll go and print it. You'll apply through your employer. You'll go and write a letter requesting for the same. And then you will attach your employment letter, you attach your paying slip, and then you take it to your employer, either TSC or a Public Service Commission or a Public Service Board for those ones who are working in the county governments. For those ones who are working in a private entity, you take it to your employer, and you'll be entitled and you'll be get that allowance. So that allowance, you'll see how much is there. I'll not mention it because this is personal. Therefore, I only wanted to inform you that you are entitled to aid allowance as a person with disabilities. The three categories I've just mentioned. So that is how you are supposed to do it. You apply and you attach those documents that I've talked about, and you'll get your salaries. You'll get your payslip, the allowance appearing in your pay slip. Guys, that's enough for today, and that's all I wanted to give you, so that you can get this information. If you are there, you didn't know this, you apply for that so that you will get the allowance as a person with disabilities. Guys, if you are not subscribed, kindly remember to subscribe, remember to comment on today's video, and also don't forget to share this video to everyone so that people will get this information. Until next time, your host, Umando Enoch. Bye-bye.